Hello, everyone. Happy holidays. This is Christmas Eve over here in America. My name is Jeff, and I'm finally able to get to another one of your requests. This one is from user Brynlia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's got to be close. This is going to be Woodz with Love Me Harder. Looking forward to this one. We did a reaction to Wood's Journey a while back, also one of your requests, and we got a couple additional Woodz requests from that video. So we're gonna check this one out. I know it's been a while, so I appreciate you, hanging out. If you actually get a chance to see this, thanks for coming back by, Brynlia. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope I enjoy the video. I had a chance to see him on tour here in LA recently, and I didn't go because I had already been to a bunch of concerts, not necessarily strapped for cash, but also kind of didn't want to spend the extra money. So I'm gonna see if between this one and we've got one more in a couple requests down the line. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna end up regretting that decision or not. I understand. I believe that he just enlisted, so if I remember that correctly, then we won't be getting anything new from him for a little while. So here we go. We're gonna go check out Love Me Harder. All right, so you may notice a weird edit here. I started the video, we got about 15 seconds in or so, and I realized that our subtitles were Spanish auto-generated, and there are no English subtitles here. There are some English auto-generated, but that's not going to be good enough. So I pulled up the lyrics over here on this screen. First watch, we're just going to listen to the vocals and see what we see in the video. And the second listen, we will read the lyrics and try and catch some things as we try to kind of piece it together. Unfortunately, that doesn't lend itself to as good of a reaction, in my opinion. We've had this issue on a few videos that are older. This one I didn't think was going to have that issue, because when I looked it up, it was only like 3 years old. But here we are. So let's try this again. Starting with a little whistle. Got a lighter for some reason. A lover's quarrel here. Sir. A lot of shooting motions in the choreo. Okay. That was cool. That was like a movie. It was a whole ass plot, right? I don't know what the song is saying, but the video was really cool. Like I said, it was like a whole movie. All right, so we start off with this opening scene, and actually, we might end up having to watch this 3 times. I hope not, because that kind of breaks the mold, and it's going to make this a much longer video if we do. But um, anyway, we start out, and it looks like there's 2 different people, but it ends up what I'm thinking, especially because we see that scene with him in the mirror, like looking up and he sees the guy with the mullet. It looks like those are 2 versions of himself. We get a lot of red and blue imagery here, partly because I think of like police sirens, but maybe the lyrics will shed some more light on that. Um, but from the video standpoint, regardless, let's ignore what the song says for a minute, because I don't know. But from a cinematography standpoint, we've got this alter ego who seems to be the one with the mullet. Seems like he might be like the inner thoughts, or maybe the afterlife version of this guy. And so this guy and his lover have had some fight at the beginning, and she gets out of the car. And then it's like they go back and forth between reality and whatever, whether it's uh, non reality or an alternate reality or imagination, whatever it is. But they go back and forth. And so we get clips of the non-mullet version of him. Like, it looks like either he stumbled across a counterfeiting ring that she may be part of, or maybe he just is part of the counterfeiting organization. And the mullet version of him is trying to like show him what happened to him. And she killed him. She shot him. That's why there's so much like gunshot in the choreo. And he had the lighter, which is why the mullet version of him has the lighter at the beginning. And then she's replacing the lighter. She takes the lighter and puts the gun in his hand to make it look like it was suicide. So really cool video there. And like I said, we'll point some of that stuff out. I am going to try and do that while reading the lyrics. I don't know if it's going to work out. As I'm talking, I've decided I don't want to do a third listen. Not because it's not worth it. It is. But because the video is already going to be, on the longer side anyway. Also, vocally, I talked about what I saw in the meaning here. But vocally, like, the song is really catchy. You've got that whistle tune at the beginning and, kind of in the back of the mix. And then it comes back towards the end of the song. His vocals, he can hit those high notes and he's really smooth with it. Like, he doesn't go up and go for some insane high note, but his register just stays up here for a little bit. which is not easy to do. I don't know if that's his typical range because it's been so long since I did Journey. I don't remember much about how he sounded. I remember enjoying him, but I don't remember much about it, if that makes sense. Maybe I should have listened to that again before I did this one. But where I was going with that, though, is I don't know if that's just something he can do or if that's how he normally sings. If it's something he can do, that's really impressive because that means he's got fantastic range. If it's how he normally sings, then I'm curious what his total range is. But let's go back and do this again. I'm going to read the lyrics this time and see what, if anything, we can find. Also, this opening scene as we're starting here, they're in the car and we'll see the crime scene tape around there. So, like, that's the reality. He's dead at that point. But it looks like maybe they've come up here maybe for a date, like a drive-in, because this looks like a makeshift projector screen that they're going to put a movie on. And of course, he's the only one, or they're the only ones here. But anyway. Alright, so we got mullet version here. We got our sexy man alter ego, and he's got the lighter with him. Alright, so they're fighting here. And the opening verse says, "It started just like that, you and me. My eyes keeps on twitching, oh God. She got deep blue." Alright, so here she's gotten out of the car. They've had their big fight. "We've never met before. Foreign red eyes just looking at each other. It's delicate." So right now, I'm already getting that the lyrics don't necessarily match the video. Because the opening lyrics make it sound like, okay, like a love song, right? So like we've never met, and you've got these foreign red eyes, something I'm not used to, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be red, literally, but this figurative red eyes, it's something different. And looking at you makes me feel something different. It's delicate. It's it's intangible. Uh, and the next verse, we're gonna get there in a minute, but it says, "Baby, when you look at me, I'm speechless. You are my lover, baby." So now we've like kind of moved on past that initial butterfly stage to like, "You're already my lover" there. Okay, so he's super frustrated about what's just happened, about the fight. And then this version of him, which I can only assume is a ghost at this point after having watched through the first time, because he climbs on top of the car, but there's no one else around, and the girl is already gone. Like, she would have said or done something if this was a real person here. So he's just trying to get his attention. He's not saying or doing anything. And the version of him that's like the real life version in the car is like, "What are you doing? Like, get out of here." And already I have no idea where we are on the lyrics because there's nothing matching up here. Like, there's not even any English for me to latch onto to kind of, coordinate. But the next verse after that, "You are my lover, baby. Our sign is blue. Everyone loves red. Our sign blue. More and more blue than now." So what I'm getting from that is everyone else's love is like the color red. Because we get these red and blue imagery throughout. So either everyone loves red, meaning like red is their color of choice, or everyone loves red as in like, how do I phrase this? Like, if you're loving someone good, or whatever adjective or verb, whatever you want to you want to put at the end. I mean, not adjective, but verb. If you're loving red, then you could theoretically love in the color blue or love in the color orange or whatever. I don't think that's making sense. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out right. But hopefully you guys get what I'm saying here. But everyone else loves in that way, in red. But ours is blue. And I'm not sure what blue means here. Maybe kind of like the ocean, like so deep and vast and all encompassing. Or maybe kind of depressing and down. Maybe we don't really love it all. I don't really know. Based on the video, I would say that second version, but based on the lyrics so far, I would say it's the more like deep as the ocean kind of love. And then we've got this blue background against the red mullet version of him. And he's doing the gunshot right there, which we find out as we go on that he's basically trying to tell him what's happened, but the real version of him is like, who the hell is this crazy dude on the hood of my car? So he gets out, but now, and okay, so that was a movie, like a drive-up place, because we get like cinema 4 times every weekday, whatever. But this has like flashed to nightfall now, right? But that guy, the mullet version, the alternate reality version, whatever you want to call him, he's gone. So that's another reason why I think he's make-believe, or again, alternate reality, or dead, ghost version, whatever. Because he's not here. Now, he is here, and he's almost like outside of himself. Because he's gotten out of the car, but the crime scene, the tape is there, the police are there. He's part of the active crime scene, but he didn't arrive there. He got out of the car there, which means this isn't like, this is him stepping out of his body, looking back at what's going on, I think. Because otherwise, him getting out of the car and it's already a crime scene doesn't make sense. I don't know where we are in the lyrics, but as far as the next part that I haven't read yet, oh, in a blue, love it, synergy between you and me. Every day my head is full of you, so like this really deep love. Blue, love it, synergy between you and me. Every day in my head, I think you're the one. So yeah, love me harder seems to be like, okay, everyone else loves in this red type of way, and I want you to love me in this even harder, like this blue type of way. Again, the lyrics don't seem to match the video because I'm getting 2 separate interpretations here, but still fun. Alright, so he's already like, this is the ghost version. I need to find something to just call him something consistently. Alright, we're going to call him, we're going to call the mullet version B. You know, we're going to keep this simple. So he's B, and the actual like real world version of him is going to be A. All right, so B here looks like he's on a bench that's been knocked over. He's already, you know, passed out in a sense. And there he makes the heart, the siren gay. I thought I heard the word siren, but I don't see it anywhere in the lyrics. So either I didn't hear the word siren, or this is just a mistranslation. I can't tell. But we've got here part of the crime scene. We've got rolls of that counterfeit money. Now he's kind of like being stalked by B. There's the gunshot again. The whistle's back. More gun motions in the choreo here. And here, B is looking at A, trying to like follow him essentially, and A just takes off. And you can also see and this is why I think B is the already dead version of him, other than the fact that he can disappear, is that you see him like he's been beat up, like he's got this blackening and reddening around his eyes. More different ways to make guns in the video. So we had this, we had this, we had this. Now we've got this. So lots of different ways to basically say, "Hey, bro, you got shot." So back to the lyrics here. Again, I don't know where we are in them, but just like this now, love hard. Everything about me turns blue. Oh God, she got deep blue. Oh, my heart is jumping. Why are you doing this? We're hot. Ta ta ta. Blue burning. So blue, when you think of fire, the red and orange and yellow flames are actually less hot than the blue flames. Which actually, now that I think about it like that, in context of that line, maybe it's not so much the blue, like the ocean, like deep kind of love, but maybe it's like the burning, super hot kind of love. Could be either. Either way, those both kind of translate to love me harder. You know, love me deeper, love me hotter. So either one, blue fits. And then we get this baby, when you look at me, I'm speechless, you're my lover, baby, again. And then we repeat that chorus. Then the song is going to end. I know I'm way ahead of the lyrics now, because the video is only at 1:16. But at the end, it's going to say, love me bluer than now, so even harder, or hotter, or deeper, whatever your translation is. I just want you to love me harder, so much more blue. So, yeah, just do more of that. Oh, in a blue, love it, synergy between you and me. Every day my head is full of you. Blue, love it, synergy between you and me. Every day in my head I think you're the one. Blue, blue, blue is how it's going to end. So, yeah. Definitely getting a different message from the lyrics than I am the video. That then B pulls up next to him like, gotcha. And I didn't notice that the first time, but first off, we've got the shadow. We've got B making the shadow with the gunshot. But then we've also got this blue square here, reinforcing that blue theme of the song. Now he's all on top of the car. They've actually they're seeing the movie at this point. Like, what does the movie say there? Hurry, hurry, it's warming up. I didn't know if that had anything to do with the lyrics or not. Oh, okay. I finally found a spot where the lyrics match up. She got deep blue, in parenthesis, but okay, I think we're right here. So we're about to start the "Oh, my heart is jumping. Why are you doing this? We're hot" part. Yeah. Okay. And now here, of course, he's looking in the mirror, and it's himself, right? Like, B is kind of like, yeah, I've been here all along trying to show you, bud. Now he's kind of floating free there. See, this part right here is what makes me think he found the counterfeiting part. Maybe, like, she is involved in the counterfeiting operation. I'm pretty sure she is, regardless of the ending. Because all of this is like him finding this. This isn't his lab, but it looks like he uses it to make some stuff later. Or maybe he just steals some. Now he's gone back, like, in his mind, he's replaying it, and he's remembering this argument, and she gets out of the car. He's like, and then we've got the red and blue lens glasses here, which are both 3D type of lenses, but also we're playing this red and blue theme here. That's just his alter ego out here watching the movie. But the real show isn't the movie, it's all of this going on. He's trying to figure out what's happened here, what's going on. And B is just sitting there calmly like, yeah, you ready to listen? It's kind of funny, isn't it? This is what happened. But like, listen, you're gonna die when you hear this. Then we find out for sure they're the same person, and he is here stealing the counterfeit money. He's got it in the trunk of his car, and she has apparently found out. Either he told her or she found it. But she shot him right there, cleaned the fingerprints off so that it looks like suicide, puts the gun in his hand. And he's like, yeah, you see what happened now, right? You were betrayed by your lover. Alright. So that was the reaction for Woodz' Love Me Harder. I don't know how spot on I am with any of that because I couldn't match up the lyrics to the video. Even once I found out where we were, I couldn't figure out why the lyrics had a different message than the video. That being said, the song itself, like if you ignore the video, focusing on the lyrics, make it sound like an incredibly passionate love song. The video, on the other hand, if you ignore the lyrics, is just a really cool movie of a music video. And maybe it's not supposed to necessarily mean anything with the lyrics, or maybe it is, and some of you guys can, fill me in here. Definitely let me know, what I hit on, what I've clearly missed. If there is a real connection between the video and the lyrics, let me know what I'm missing here that could maybe bridge that gap for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Brynlia, thank you so much again for the request. I enjoyed it. The artistry here was really cool, just regardless of which one you... This song is unique because it stands alone with the video if you don't know what it's saying, or if you know what it's saying and you're not watching the video. It doesn't matter. So it's really rare to get something, if it's not going to match up, which, and again, it might, and you guys might be able to fill me in, but assuming it doesn't, if it's not going to match up, being able to have something really special that stands out both as its own song and as its own production is really cool. So shout out to Woodz for pulling that off. Yeah, glad we finally got to this one. Like I said, there's another Woodz request in a couple down the line, so stay tuned for that one as well. And thanks for checking this one out. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable your notifications to see when future content goes live. And until next time, guys, take care, everybody. Catch you then.